The topic of Simmons joining the Warriors has heated up lately, but should they pull the trigger and actually make the deal for Ben?
This is such an interesting decision to me, and I don't know how viable it really will be when it's all said and done, because I think Daryl Morey is going to hold out for Dame Lillard if, in fact, Dame Lillard ever decides he wants to move on. I'm a fan of Ben Simmons. I did a story with him a couple of years ago. I watched him in a gym, and I watched him shoot three-pointers. I watched him shoot perimeter jumpers. I really believe he can do it. I think right now, if he wanted to be, he could be a 34% three-point shooter. And by the way, that's not fantastic, but there's a lot of guys that shoot worse than that in this league right now. So it's all, what has he done in this offseason to get himself mentally prepared to take that step and shoot that shot?
Yeah, money calling in, check the ringtone. Then I dip, I can't stay long. Perpetrators on the scene trying to clone me. Back then I was ghost, now you know me.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And on tap tonight, it's the Golden State Warriors going up against the Brooklyn Nets. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. So the Nets starting five. We've got Irving. Durant is out there with Thomas. Then it's Harden, and it's Claxton in at the five, patrolling the paint. And for Golden State, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Simmons is out there with Green, and it's Jackson in at the center, locking down the middle.
Yes, sir. Stay healthy, bro.
He'll be the Nets off the tip. And here's Brooklyn. Here's Thomas from the line. And he overshot that one, missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And the agility from Thompson making an impact, he really just takes off for the dunk.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Shots good by Durant.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And he lays it straight in. Outside, Simmons. On the wing, Thompson. Up top, Simmons. He's guarded by Thomas. Basket, good. Simmons got his second basket of the night.
Hey, really, you don't have many more options when Simmons is that close to the cup. I mean, this guy's just too smart.
Irving can't hit.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Curry kicks to Simmons. Out to Thompson. Durant against Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. Dishes it to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Thompson with the bucket. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency.
And Lee's subbed in for Klay Thompson. And a change for the Nets. Joe Harris is checked in for Thomas.
Well, that jumper's so effortless coming out of Durant's hands. I mean, it's cash money more times than not.
And that one's good by Porter.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here is Harden, following the basket by Otto Porter, and finished off by KD. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Well, that's a move Durant's had up his sleeve for a while. I mean, you've got to try to take that away. He's just waiting for the right moment to break it out on you, though.
Now here's Curry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving leading the charge.
Boy, that's exactly how you punish a team in transition. Kyrie getting out in front and going straight on the attack.
9 seconds left to play here in the first. Curry looking around. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on a daily basis.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism from people I don't really need to hear from. You know, I don't mind. Everyone has their opinion. Everyone's going to say something, which is fine. But at the same time, I got to worry about, what I need to focus on.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Setting the floor for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Griffin. And it's Mills. Then it's Johnson. And it's Harris in at the shooting guard position.
You look at Ben Simmons, and it's easy to compare him somewhat to LeBron James because he's a walking triple-double threat every game. And quite honestly, I think he's only going to get better, especially if he adds a jump shot.
And Simmons drops them both. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Mills. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Boy, pushing the action on the screen and roll. Mills gets the space he needs to finish.
Outside Holiday. Here's Simmons. It's good. Simmons got 8.
Now that's a great move to get to the hoop. Awesome finger roll finish.
Now Mills. Outside Griffin. From the arc. Green with the rebound. And so Simmons will bring it up for Golden State. It's Curry outside. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Timeout called, the Nets. And Simmons kicks to Curry. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Curry's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
That 3 ball of Curry deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
And stolen by Irving. Here's Harden, and it's Harden slamming it down.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Thompson inside the line, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, he gets it in there.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being Moody, to say the least.
Yeah, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. Comfortable from any place on the floor.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Irving for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, and you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Now here's Curry. He's got 13. In the corner, Simmons with it to the inside. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
It's Curry outside. That shot no good. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
To tie it up. Got it. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart.
7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Wiggins from outside. Oh, big time play.
And he nails it. Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, doesn't get any better than that.
You couldn't dream up a more dramatic finish. 3 points right as the buzzer sounds. This is a ball game people will be talking about for quite some time.
What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Now here's Curry, our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Jackson is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Simmons in at the 3.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Griffin with the steal. Harden against Curry.
So explosive.
Oh, is that beautiful.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
Curry outside. They get it again. Simmons. And it's blocked by Jordan. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Here's Curry with the 3. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got 16 points. That's trailed by 3.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passes, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
Buries it from 3-point range. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. That's tipped. Brown feeling it out a bit. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
For Brooklyn, they have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And so he makes both from the line. Thompson against Brown. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Thompson's got 12.
And you can't give Thompson even an inch of airspace, especially from outside the arc. That's when he's looking to strike.
Three-pointer. Thompson misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play.
What's up?
And it goes on Draymond Green.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Porter's checked in for Golden State. And that one misses.
Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now, here's Thompson. 12 points for him. Shoots over Brown. That is good.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
Oh, what a dunk! The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Got that one up quick. Thompson's got 11 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Mills passes to KD. Back to Mills. Three-pointer. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one, good.
And just another demonstration of Thompson's superb all-around game. Has shown the ability to get inside to score at the rim.
And Curry subbed in for Green. The shot by Holiday, no good. Stolen by Thompson. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow-mo, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the replay center in Secaucus giving us the perfect angle, and he wasn't quick enough on his release, it would appear. That extra little split second made the difference.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Brown out there with Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Thomas. And it's Harden in at the point guard.
There's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
Jackson dishes to Holiday. Porter, bounce pass. Pass to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Outside Curry. Sweet little floater.
Boy, Curry's so quick, so crafty. I mean, his combination of craftiness and quickness, really hard to contain.
To the right side. From deep, Thomas drains it from beyond the arc.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Harden against Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And how about mixing it up inside there? Steph, still a threat. That nimbleness he has helps him to get that shot off.
And the first one drops.
Safe to say that Curry's going to go down as one of the all-time great free throw shooters.
And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Porter. And Simmons subbed in for Justin Holiday. Stephen Curry hits them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Nets trail by 5. Brown outside. And the rejection by Jackson. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Warriors leading by 5. It's Curry outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Thomas passes to Durant. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Curry. And Curry throws it down.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient. And when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
Kevin, back to you.
I thank you, David. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on. Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for the Nets. Harris comes in for Brown. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, once Thompson gets going, he is almost impossible to slow down. We're seeing that tonight. Their entire offense is revolving around him, and boy, is he coming through.
Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most.
Green, and Green slams it in.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
The three from Harden, and the Nets another three.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
To the paint, and Thompson throws it down.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one. Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Warriors leading by 6. And Curry has it in the corner. Banked in off the glass. Curry's got 27.
How about the precision there from the crafty one? Curry expertly fighting through the D on those type of shots.
From deep, Green. Offensive rebound. Harris kicks to Harden. Outside Irving. Irving double team. Harris outside. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
And there's the pass to Simmons. Over Harris. And that one hits back iron.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Irving for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 23 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Guys, some great passing from them.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Well, Durant knows the team looks to him for this. These kinds of moments, the intensity of the moment never rattles him.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Irving from long range. It's money from deep.
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. And on the way from Irving for 3. Yep, it's good.
Man, the confidence Irving has is something I really appreciate. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he gets it and not afraid of any kind of shot.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Choose, best believe it's the chills. All I got is one shot, like P. Millie, I can't miss. Got a lot of goals to achieve on the list.